Hello everybody, I'm Thomas and welcome back to another Solo Gaming Sunday stream. This week, Fallout Edition, where I'll be playing Fallout the board game. Really excited to be playing this. This is a game, I didn't even look right down who it was designed by. Andrew Fisher and Nathan Hajek. This is a game based on the Fallout franchise, video games made by Bethesda. And yeah, I'm going to be playing some scenarios of this. So for this game, there's like a bunch of different scenarios that come with different maps. They're based off different settings of the game. So today I will be starting with the Capital Wasteland, which is one of my favorite settings from Fallout 3. And yeah, I got the whole board set up here. It's a pretty big game. Got a lot of like components kind of off the screen right now. But yeah, excited to be playing this. I've had this game for a while. This is an older game in my collection for sure. I will note, I am playing with the, let me make sure I get the names right. Playing with one of the expansions, but not the other. I am playing with the New California expansion. So that adds some like new characters, enemies, items, settlement wasteland cards, perk cards, asset cards, loot cards, a little bit, just adds a little bit of everything. And I am playing with that today. I do have the other expansion, Atomic Bonds, I think is the name. I haven't played much with it, so I'm not going to be playing with it today. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I need to get out of the way. Yeah, all right, well, I guess we'll just hop right into this then. So starting with, I'll read over the cards. We got, like I said, we're playing in the Capital Wasteland. The two main factions is the Brotherhood of Steel. It says the Brotherhood of Steel, led by Elder Leons, fight to protect the people of the Wasteland from super mutants and other threats. The other main faction is the Enclave, commanded by the mysterious President Eden. The Enclave blasts propaganda promising a return to the glorious days of a pre-war America. So those are the two main factions competing in the Wasteland. And then we got this quest card to start us out called Welcome to the Capital Wasteland. And the text reads, the mountains around you shake suddenly, fire and rubble spewing violently into the sky. Eyes wide, you watch as a fleet of vertibirds scramble from their peaks to clear the violent blasts. The straggler of the group begins to emit a trail of smoke as the rest disappear over the eastern horizon, then abruptly drops out of sight with a dull explosion that echoes up from the Capital Wasteland. So this quest, there's two main options. Option 1 is to look for the survivors. Option 2 is to find someone who knows what the hell just happened. For the first one, to look for survivors, I have to go to the wreck, which is where this quest marker is pointing to. To find out someone who knows what the hell just happened, I have to go to Megaton, which is there. I'm starting up here. A little bit about my character. I am going to be playing a Brotherhood outcast. So I get to start with some pretty nice T45 power armor. That gives me 2 armor, which is really nice for this game. This does have a drawback though. So when I perform the move action, I only gain 1 movement point instead of 2. I do have the option though during my turn to pay a cap to ignore this effect for the whole turn. So that's pretty neat. I got my everything else starting. I got my 1 agenda card. So in this game, you win by getting a certain number of victory points, and you get those victory points through the agenda cards. So you can have max of 4, and I started with the security one, which ironically is for the Enclave. So it's like this is correlating to, I get points for the Enclave being further up, and I'm wearing the Brotherhood of Steel power armor. So maybe I'm just some like traitor, or maybe I'm some Enclave soldier that just found some power armor. I kind of like that idea. I'm just like some Enclave guy that just found some Brotherhood power armor and just picked it up. And yeah, I got everything else. I start with 3 caps. I will note real quick, I got these caps off Etsy. They are these really nice, like you could probably hear, like actual metal bottle caps. They're like, I'll maybe try to hold them a little bit closer to the camera. They're like rusted and like bent, and they look awesome. I mean, I got these a while back, and they are by far, I think, one of, if not my favorite, like board game upgrades. They're just, it makes playing with the game so much better. So I also have, there's like blue caps that act as the 5, and yeah, I have a whole little tray of caps over there. So I do have the link down in the description for the Etsy that I got this from, because I think they're just an awesome thing to have, especially for this game. I mean, if you're just a Fallout fan and want some cool Nuka-Cola bottle caps, then you can get some. But especially for this game, they make for a really nice upgrade, in my opinion. So yeah, I start with 3 caps. I start up here at the Crossroads Camp. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to go over. Rules explanation, not gonna really go too much over. Pretty much each round I get 2 actions. There's a bunch of actions I can do. And like I said, I'm trying to get to a certain number of victory points. For the solo game, it is 11 that I'm trying to get to. Etsy is a very dangerous place for board game enthusiasts. That's very true. Second to Noble Knights Games. I don't know if I've heard of Noble Knights Games. Yeah, what does Noble Knights Games do? But I appreciate you popping in there, Phoenix Knight. Welcome. About to start playing a little bit of Fallout here. Trying to think. So I guess the only thing I'll mention real quick is with my starting board, we do have some enemies that have already spawned. So we got this Super Mutant Overlord over here. We got a Deathclaw and a Raider Scum. So those will be making their way towards us, which will be loads of fun. So let's go ahead and get started. There's a couple of things I want to do. So I probably want to complete this quest. And like I said, I'm probably going to, even though I have the power armor, since I started with a security card, I'm going to try to go for the Enclave route, like helping them out. So that would be quest 1, where I have to go to the wreck and search for survivors. So I'm just debating. I kind of want a weapon first. And there's some nice weapons in the shop, but they're all pretty expensive. Even that Rockyville Slugger would be pretty nice. The Flamer would also be pretty nice. Same with the rocket launcher, but those are expensive. And right now I only have 3 caps, but getting some weapon early on is super convenient. So I'm gonna try to do that at some point, but let's get started. I'm gonna use my first action to explore, where you just flip over an adjacent tile, and that reveals Hoffman Farm. Whenever you flip over a tile, if it has a little enemy icon, I place an enemy on there. So that is a feral ghoul spawning at Hoffman Farm. So this little area here is maybe a little bit harder to see, but it's green, slightly green. That means it's irradiated. So if I walk in there, I'm gonna take some radiation. The main way you can die is you have a radiation marker here and a health marker here. If they ever cross or meet, you die. If dying in this game, you just go, you like lose your items. There's a couple of things that happen, but you do like respawn back here at the Crossroads Camp. But I think it's something like if your radiation like ever maxes out, so like you would die again instantly or something, then you're like dead. But I think that's the only way to like fully die. But okay, I'd use my first action to do that. I still have 1 more action. So I think for my second action, I will move. And I'm going to pay a cap so I can do 2 movement points, because if I didn't do that, because my power armor, I would only be able to move 1 spot, but I'm gonna go 1, 2 into Hoffman Farm since I passed through an irradiated space, taking some radiation damage, oof, ouch. And that is it for my first turn. At the end of my turn, I have to flip one of these agenda cards. It may be kind of hard to see, but at the bottom right, there's a couple of icons that tell which enemies are gonna move. So the shield, aka the Enclave, would move. There's none on the board. And then mutants move. So that's just moving 1 closer to me. So it's just chilling on that spot. And that's it. Back to my turn. I'm on the Hoffman Farm. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a settlement encounter. So I'm gonna try my best to like not read it. These cards kind of, it's like one of my complaints about this game. It's kind of like, it's best if you have someone read this to you so you can't like accidentally spoil yourself on like what's the other options. But this says you find yourself sorely lacking funds and you look around for any available work. Option 1 is perform hard labor. Option 2 is find a job with some finesse. Or option 3 is go shopping. So 1 is SEAL or PCIL. IL. Guess it doesn't matter. I'll do a job with some finesse. So I do a PCIL test, and there's no test difficulty. So since I have 1 matching letter, that means I get 1 reroll. So I roll the dice and count how many hit markers I get. I get 2 there. I get 1 reroll, so I'm going to reroll the one that did get 1, and that's 3. So this reads, you work in Iguana Bit Stand while the proprietor takes a break. I gain 1 cap for each hit, and then I also gain 1 XP. So I gain 3 caps and 1 XP. Pretty nice. There's all my caps. And then, yeah, it's just the settlement level -1 XP, and then I just discard this somewhere. So XP, I move up. This little gray thing is my XP counter, and it just moves up depending on where my, however many letters I have for my different skills. Right now I only have E and I, so it's only gonna take 2 more XP till I level up, which is pretty nice. So that was my first action. I think just second action, make sure, oh, I'm not connected to there. Second action, I'm gonna move into here. I'm not gonna spend a cap because I'm only gonna move 1. And then me moving into that spot with the feral ghoul means we're gonna fight because they have a little lightning bolt symbol on them. So let me roll this up and see what happens. So they always hit me first. So I do block 2 of the pips, but 1 still gets through. So since they are level 2, that means I am taking 2 damage. And then I only need 2 either head, torso, or leg hits. And I have a head and a torso. I only needed 2, so they are dead. Feral ghoul taken care of. And because they're level 2, I get 2 XP, which means I level up. Whenever you kill an enemy, you take a new enemy of the same type and place it face down on the nearest icon of that enemy type. I leveled up, so the main thing I get to do is reach into my little tray of letters for the different special, my different attributes. I got A and L. I get to choose one of these to keep. I'll go with A or L. I'll go with L, just because if I grab the rocket launcher, that could help out with that. And that's that. If I were to take a letter that I already have, instead of taking the letter, I get a perk card. And there's a bunch of cool perk cards. But I don't have to worry about that right now. So yeah, I did the encounter. I moved up. That's my turn. Next encounter. What are these? I forget these. Agenda card. Super mutants are moving. So this guy's moving even closer. That's a little concerning. Back to my turn. I get my 2 actions. So first action, I'm going to explore, flipping this tile over. I reveal a raider camp that has a human enemy type on there. So there is a raider psycho there. All right. That was my first action. Second action, I will spend a cap to reduce my movement penalty so I can move 2. And I'm going to go 1, 2 inside the raider camp. And since the raider has a little lightning bolt icon on him, that means we fight whenever we enter the same tile. So let's see how this goes. I need 2 hits on either their torso or legs. How do they do first? They don't hit me at all because my armor absorbs that hit. I needed 2, either torso or legs. I got a torso, I got a legs. So this raider is mega dead. I get 2 XP, and this raider has a loot icon on him, so I get some loot, which I get some berry mentats. During a fight that uses I, exhaust to add 2 hits. Pretty neat. Probably won't use it, we'll probably just sell it. And I need to spawn a new human at the raider camp. And I think that was my turn, right? I explored that, and then I moved to there. Okay, yeah. New card. So the Brotherhood of Steel is on the move, and robots would be on the move, but there are no robots on the board, so that's it. I should have done this in the first turn, and it doesn't really matter now, but on your turn, you can declare loyalty to one of the 2 factions. I'm going to declare loyalty to the Enclave, so if they were on the board, then they wouldn't come after me. So, okay, it's back to my turn, and I get 2 actions. I kind of want to do something. I want to do like maybe an encounter here. So yeah, maybe I'll do, since I'm at the raider camp, can I need to, I'm checking the rules already, but I want to double check, because I know you can't do an encounter if an enemy is there, but does it matter if they're inactive? I'll see if I can find this real fast, but I don't want to be just looking at a rule book the whole time. Enemies. Okay, inactive enemies do not stop survivors from performing encounter, camp, or quest actions. Cool. Glad they had a little bullet note just for that. So, I will do a... this is a Wasteland encounter. It's either the settlements or the Wasteland. So, what does this say? You approach a section of the structure that doesn't show much looter activity. You wonder why it's been avoided until you hear the scuttling. Option 1, rush in and kill the critters. Option 2, send them after someone else, but there has to be an adjacent survivor. Or option 3, grab something and run. I'm gonna rush in and kill the critters. So what does that say? You says you step into the den and get ready to clear out the creatures for the good of everybody. So I draw and fight an insect. So let's see what insect type creature. So it's a mole rat. That's what's scurrying around in here. And let's see if I could take out a mole rat. This should be pretty easy. So, oh boy, the mole rat managed to bite through my power armor, so it's going to do 1 damage to me. But then I just need a single torso hit, which I got, so the mole rat is dead. Done and done. I get 1 XP for killing it, like normal. Then, based on this, I get... oh, you don't get any extra XP, but I do get loot times the level of the place, which is 3, so I get 3 loot cards. Give me something good. All right, we got Day Tripper, which is another drug. We got some water and junk. Cool. I think I can only have 3 things in my inventory at a time, so I will just discard the junk, I suppose. And yeah, that was that. Oh, there was more. I'm stupid. So I need to add 4, and then I also become idolized. Wow. Killing a mole rat gets you idolized. The Wasteland is pretty crazy. I need to add number 4. There's kind of 2 main ways you add cards to this game. You stage them, and then they're staged up here as like active quests, or you add them, where they go into normally one of these 2 piles. You just take a number of cards off the top for the number of survivors, aka just 1 for me. And boom, add that on top. And this gets trashed. Tear it up, throw it away. All right, so that was my first action. Second action, I'm just gonna move 1 spot to this little adjacent part of that section up there. That'll be my turn. Flip the next card. Brotherhood of Steel is moving, so they're moving 1 spot further up, and then the Death Claw is moving a little bit closer, which is a little concerning. And back to my turn. I'm going to first action flip over this tile that has the vertibird wreck on it. I don't know how this works. I guess I'll just place it in this main part of the tile. That was my first action. So I guess second action, I'll just move to here. And then next turn, I'll be able to complete that quest. So flip another agenda card. We got insects activating. So this guy over here is flipping over, and we got a bloatfly at good old Hoffman Farm. Back to my turn. First thing I'm gonna do is complete this quest to look for the survivors. So the first thing I do is move up the enclave on the track here. Then I place a shield, it's over here, on Project Purity, which is down here. I gain 2 loot. This is big stuff. Ooh, I got Raider armor. I already have armor, and a companion, Piper. That's pretty cool. Oh, but I have to be vilified to keep this companion. When it exhausts, I just became exalted. Raider armor is kind of nice, but like I can't hold it, and I already have like the best armor. So I am just gonna discard it, I guess. It's a shame. I gotta do some other stuff. Stage 45 and 101. And I add 45 fast. So we get 2 new quests. 45. I think the quest markers are gone at this point, so let me get rid of that. And we also get 101 as a new quest. Add that up here. And then 40. I already forgot what was the other one. 46. That's right. Add that. So that is a Wasteland encounter, which means one card off the top here. Shuffle these together. Pretty much a 50-50 shot. Boom. And welcome to the Wasteland. Let me make sure. Got my 2 loot. Staged the 2 things. Added the 1 thing. Done and done. All right, so we got 2 new quests. The first quest is called National Treasures. Most of the crew has survived, but all are injured, many severely. Unwilling to trust a stranger, they require proof of your loyalty. They disclose the locations of some nearby caches, in which there are supplies and protocols for this kind of situation. So option 1 is locate the survival gear for the wounded. And option 2 is demand an explanation in exchange for the contents of the caches. And so option 1 helps the Enclave, option 2 helps the Brotherhood. And the other quest says, I'm not saying it was aliens. This quest reads, Brahmin have been disappearing from Hoffman Farm. Stories have circulated about strange lights in the sky on the nights of the disappearances. But you know it's probably just a Deathclaw or other predator, right? Option 1 is defend the Brahmin pens at night. Or option 2 is activate an old radio to monitor the signals at night. And then that one requires me to be at Highway 74, which I am at right now. So that's pretty neat. And that was the first thing I did, right? Because I explored a last turn. So I can actually try to complete this quest, right? Activate an old radio to monitor the signals at night. See what I can hear. It's an EI test of 4, and I have E and I. That's test of 3. That's even easier. So let's see how this goes. I got 4, so that's way better. So now I have to stage 104. Oh, here we go. Stage 104, place your figurine on that card. And then I add 105 and trash. Add 105 and trash. I also get an agenda card, so let me grab that real quick. Oh, it's one of a kind. 105, let me add that real fast. It's added to the top of the Wasteland deck. And then I will read this card titled The Mothership. The radio gets a response. You accidentally contacted an alien ship. Survivors that are on the mothership can only perform one of the 2 following actions. So option 1 is fight my way to the bridge and bring the ship down to escape. Or option 2 is attempt to communicate with the aliens and make a deal. I'm gonna probably attempt to communicate, even though I'm not the most charismatic. I could try to fight my way, but like, that doesn't seem too good. Let me see something real quick. How many security cards have already gone through? 2? Maybe I should just try to fight my way through. I have to fight a human that gains radiation and then test I of 4. Let's go for it. Let's try to fight my way through. Fight my way to the bridge and bring the ship down to escape. So I draw and fight a human, and they gain the radiation symbol. So I'm fighting an acolyte. I need 2 hits on either their head or their arms. Wait, do I have to? I think I have to wait next turn to do this. I might be jumping the gun a bit. It doesn't say this is an action to do it. This says this is an action. But it does say these are the only actions that you can take. Okay, I think I have to wait till next turn. My bad, I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Well, I didn't actually fight them yet. So the next card is Freedom. So I'm in a spaceship, so I assume these guys don't move towards me. Because normally those 2 would move, but I'm in a spaceship. They don't know where I am. They're not moving closer. So yeah, there's no way they can move closer to that. So I am going to now attempt to fight this acolyte. So I need 2 head shots or arm shots. So starting with them, they're going to hit me for 2 because 1 pip got through. Brings me down to 11. And then because they're irradiated, I take some radiation damage, I think. Just except for 2 radiation damage. Okay, makes more sense. That was just 1. It's 2. It's based on their level. And then I did get I got 3 hits on them. So they are going to be dead. First I get some caps from them, which I forget how that works. This is something from the expansion. Give me a hot second. I totally forget what the symbol is. Don't see it. Am I dumb? Where's the symbol? Okay, caps. They gain equal to the level. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Just wanted to double check. So I get 2 caps, and then I have to test I of 4. Oh boy. So they're dead. Part 1 is done. Now I need an I of 4. That's really lucky. I got 3, and I get 1 reroll. So let's see how this goes. That's 4. That is awesome. I was lucky I got the 2 on the first roll because that's not the most common thing in the world. So that was a successful time of fighting my way to the bridge and bringing the ship down to escape. So I did. So I succeed in that. So I get 3 XP. 1. And then I gotta draw a new letter. Sorry, 2 of them. And then I get to choose P or P. I think I'll go with P. 1, 2, 3. And then what else? I stage 107, add 106. Stage 107 and add 106. Man, this Wasteland deck is as there's a lot of stuff in here. There's something with the Enclave cache. There's a mothership card still in there. Place your figure on any empty space. That's pretty nice. Is there anywhere in particular I'm trying to get? Maybe I'll pop down in Megaton. That could be kind of fun. No, but I probably need to be like at a raider camp or something so I can start doing more Wasteland encounters. Yeah, I'll just pop back here to the raider camp. That sounds good. And I think, do I just trash this then? Yeah, I trash this. All right. Escaped the mothership. That was my first action because I messed up last round. So since there's no enemies on this space, I will attempt to do a Wasteland encounter. Okay. A pillar of smoke rises near the site you were planning to explore. You approach the source of the smoke and see a large, sleek metal craft smoldering in a crater. A green liquid leaks from the craft. It could be dangerous. Option 1 is brave the radiation to explore, or option 2 is leave the crash site alone. It's an E test of 4. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to brave the radiation to explore. So let's see how this, what's the worst that could happen? Ooh, okay, I got a 3 right off the bat. So I just need 1. That's pretty likely. There we go, I got it, man. These are some good rolls. Success. You make your way past the leaking radiation and into the massive craft. Bodies of strange gray-looking creatures litter the inside. You take a strange-looking weapon from one of them. I gained the Alien Blaster unique asset. Trash the card. Alien Blaster unique asset. Ooh, got myself a weapon finally. Fancy that. It uses I and I. It's a ranged weapon. It says during a fight, headshot results that inflict a hit on the enemy, inflict an additional hit on the enemy. So this basically does double damage for headshots. Pretty cool, and I got it for free. That's the best. And I think that is it for that turn. So let me flip another agenda card. That is activating the humans. And this raider at this raider camp is probably not happy. What are they? They're a regulator. Okay. And then the insects are moving. So this bloatfly starting to fly a bit closer. Oh, this raider down here is also moving a little bit further up. All right, back to my turn. First action, I'm gonna fight this raider, or sorry, this regulator that's in my spot. So I get 2 rerolls per fight now with my gun, which is even nicer. And then head flicks, headshots inflict double damage, but this guy doesn't take headshots. So I need to hit 2 torso or leg shots. Let's see how this goes. Okay. I need 2 torso or leg. I got 1 torso. Get 2 rerolls. I'm a reroll. I don't want to take damage. I'm a reroll one more time, even if it means I failed the fight. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted. 3 torso shots, and I take no damage. Beautiful, beautiful. And this raider, or sorry, regulator, they're at the raider camp. I'm gonna call them raider. They're dead. So I gain 2 XP, and then I gain loot. It's an agility bobblehead. I immediately discard this card to gain an A perk. Ooh, it's the first perk. Perks are really cool in this game. So we got option 1 is moving target. Discard to go fast and gain 6 movement points. Option 2 is action girl / boy. Discard to perform 2 additional actions. The last one is discard to sneak. Until the end of your turn, enemies in your space do not prevent you from performing actions. Additionally, enemies with the lightning bolt do not fight. I like the action girl / boy. Yeah. Go with that. The movement would probably be nice, but I'm not trying to like get around too much right now, so it's all right. I have the caps to pay the cost to like negate the power armor thing. I'm trying to think of what it's called, like I don't know. Yeah, the effect of it. And so let's see, a new one spawns face down there. And I think actually I'm going to rest. Or do the camp action, I guess is what it's technically called. So that gains me 3 HPs. What am I at? 11, I go up to 14. I would unexhaust anything exhausted, and then I do gain well rested. I think that's pretty much, that was my 2 actions for this turn. So then let's see what the next card is. Freedom. So that raider is moving up. And this human is activated. We got another raider scum here. I wanted to actually do something here, but this guy's gonna stop me. So guess I'm gonna have to fight him. I need 2 torso or headshots. That's good. Because this alone would kill them, because headshots double. So I just need to roll not hits now for myself would be great. Yeah, this works. Because the 1 headshot will act as 2 because of my alien blaster. And my armor blocks the 2 pips taken, so I'm chilling. I gain an XP for killing them. And put them back. Grab a new token. That's the wrong token. Grab a new token. Place them there. And yeah, I'm going to do an encounter here at the Raider camp. If the mothership is no longer staged, trash this card and encounter the next card. Whoops. All right. A few faint scratches on an old wall indicate an enclave cache. Here we go. Pushing a rusted cabinet aside, you expose the hole in the floor and drop down. Inside, a hooded figure dozes. Option 1 is back out and look elsewhere. Option 2 is drive her off. Option 3 is ask what happened here. It's a C test of 3. What did they even tell me about the caches before I look at this? They disclose the location of some nearby caches in which there are supplies and protocols. Okay, so I don't know if this person's good or not. I don't want to start killing people. Ask her what happened. I'll do that. I'm gonna ask her what happened. It's a C test of 3. I am well rested, so I can't get a reroll that way if I need to. I'm probably going to need to because I only got a 1. So I'm gonna use my well rested to get my reroll. Give these a good shake. Really get a 2. What did I need? 3? I got a 3. Perfect. Okay. So what does she say? She explains that this cache was empty when she found it and points you towards another. So I encounter the next card. Encounter the next card? I just draw the next card? That's weird. And then add 47. Wait, do I do that in that order? I feel like I should add it and then encounter, because that makes the most sense, right? If 47 is the next cache, I'm supposed to be the one I'm actually supposed to be going towards, then like, I think that just makes most sense. Even though that's not the order on the card, I don't know. This makes more sense to me. I don't know if that's intended, but... So I get rid of this card and grab another card. You hear nothing but your own footsteps as you walk through the ruins. It's calm and quiet. If I am... Okay. I don't even get to choose another option because I am idolized, and there is a forced option if you're idolized. It says, jackpot. This place is filled with stuff. Maybe good deeds really do come around. Whoa. Okay, I gain... This is crazy, wow. I killed a mole rat, became idolized, and now I found crazy loot. I found 4 loot cards in 4 caps. That's crazy. Let me grab the 4 caps first. I'll turn in 1 for a 5, and then 4 loot cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even gonna be able to hold most of this. Orange Mentats, iBot, Nuka-Cola, and Junk. I guess I'll get rid of the Day Tripper and grab the Orange Mentats. And then what does this iBot do? Exhausting your turn. To the end of your turn, you may perform a non-fight action as if you're in any adjacent spot. Yeah, I don't know. I think the rest of these will just discard. That's crazy. It's a crazy amount of loot. If only I wasn't already carrying some loot. But whatever. I'm pretty happy about that. So that's gone. Was that it for my turn? I killed the guy and then did the action. Okay. Let's move along. All right, so this is going to move this Deathclaw a little bit closer as the last agenda card. So then the Brotherhood moves up 1, and they're both kind of tied, chilling there. I gotta shuffle these and restart this. So, okay. I need to get some more... I always forget the agenda cards, the thumbs up cards. I also need to find this cache, which should be the next card. So I'll go ahead and do that first. I mean, do an encounter here. More scratches on the wall indicate a second cache. Inside, it is clear that almost everything is still in place here. This is what the survivors are looking for. Option 1, gather what they need, but hide the rest for yourself to retrieve later. Option 2, gather it and return to the crash site. Or option 3, forget them, take it all for yourself. These are some tempting options, if I'm being honest. I could gather what they need, hide the rest for myself. That could be kind of fun. It's a PI test of 4, pretty hard, but I do have both P and I, so I could get like 2 rerolls. Gather it and return to the crash site. Probably the most obvious one if I'm helping the Enclave, but like, might not get anything for myself. I'll do it. I'll just gather and return to the crash site. You deliver more than they need, and they are quite thankful. Complete either National Treasures objective, become idolized. Okay, become idolized. I'm already idolized. I became idolized again. I'm double idolized. Super nice. People love me. So we'll go with this top one that bumps up the Enclave one, and I get 3 XP. 1, and grab my 2 little letters out of here, see what I get, either P or L. All right, so it looks like I'm getting a perk card. Does P have the one I really like? P has Night Person. L has some really good ones too. L has like Fortune Teller, Finder, you can gain 8 caps. Grim Reaper Sprint. become death itself until the end of your turn. Perform one additional action after each fight, which you kill an enemy. Or ricochet when you kill an enemy. Also, discard this to kill an enemy within 3 spaces. I got pretty cool options. I'm gonna go with, I like Night Person. I'm gonna keep this. Pretty cool. It says discard to place your figure in any space on the map, and then you can perform a fight, quest, or encounter action. So, very, very handy. So that was my first XP to 3. I'm up to there. I moved that up, so I got a stage 49 and 67. 49 is here, and that's 67. Give me a second, gotta find it. All right. Quick drink here. So we got 2 new quests. Wait, how long is this one here? I don't think I never actually read. I forgot to read this quest. My bad. I didn't realize there was stuff I was supposed to do for this. So like, I thought this was one from earlier. That's my bad. This quest is Brotherhood airship arrives. Says, having received information about strange occurrences, the Brotherhood has sent for one of their airships to the Wasteland. So I place a quest marker on any spot of the starting tile. This is the Brotherhood airship. At the end of a round, the airship moves 1 space towards the highest level robot on the map. Okay, there are no robots on the map. So one of my new quests is 1 more silver dollar. The survivors explain that they are mostly scientists critical to the Enclave's current mission, to retake the Wasteland for humankind. In order to continue their work, they need to make contact with the Enclave to request a medevac. So option 1 is report their location to Enclave soldiers. So I have to go to Project Purity or a space with a shield icon. Option 2 is report the Enclave's emergence and this looming threat to the Brotherhood of Steel. Take an action at the tower, which is way down here. The other card is Vault Rumors. Every year, new unfortunates appear out of the Wasteland, claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker made before the war by a company called Vault Tech. Perhaps it's worth investigating. So if I kill any humans, that will do this, or I can, at any settlement, spend 4 caps to see if I can find an old exile who will sell me information. Excuse me. So that was my first action, right? Yeah, because the raider wasn't alive this turn. So first action, I did that. I need to get more influence cards because I don't even have 4 yet. You need 4. Like, there's no way you can win this game solo without 4. And then specifically, you have to start. You pretty much need like 3 of your 4 cards to be like faction oriented, and then you need to make sure your faction's like 2 or 3 spaces ahead. It's kind of have to play the game, but it's all part of it. So I need to find robots, kill robots, find a human, kill the humans. Yeah. I don't think I want to do this one yet. At the moment, I don't want to move the Enclave up anymore for now, because I've already kind of messed that up. Pretty much if I keep moving them up, the Brotherhood's just going to keep coming back and it's not going to do me any good. So I need to wait till I have a lot of Enclave cards and then just go ham with the Enclave quests. So right now I think I need to cycle through those cards, get some more Enclave ones. So that's what I'm going to go for. So I need to do one of these and one of these and these 2. Something. I need to do something. So I think I already did 1 action to do the encounter there. Second action, I will just move here. Go chill with the bloatfly, and that's it for my turn. It's an Enclave one. I could have used this. So that means the super mutant's gonna move even closer. So he moves right there. And back to my turn. I'm gonna use Piper and exhaust her to explore an adjacent tile, and I'll explore this tile, knocking over my character in the process. All right, let me fix this a little bit. I was on there. Got the Red Rocket Station with a human spawn in it. It's a Raider Psycho. So I didn't use any actions yet, because that was just exhausting Piper. So first action, first I'm going to spend a cap to avoid my movement restriction on the armor. So first action, I'm going to move 1, 2 into the spot with the Raider Psycho. They have the lightning bolt symbol, so that means we are fighting. I need 2 torso or leg shots. Okay, there's 1 leg shot. I do have another one, but this is also a double hit on me, so I'm gonna try to reroll. I got 2 rerolls, so let's try to reroll this. What did I? Torso or legs? That works. I got 2 torsos and a leg. Only 1 shot coming my way. My armor blocks it, so this Raider Psycho is dead. First, I get 2 XP. I get some loot. Guns and Bullets magazine. Yeah, I'll swap that out for some, I don't know. I guess I'll get rid of one of the mentats. I'll try to read this magazine. I'll actually maybe camp next action. I got my XP, did that. So the other thing is, since I killed a human, Vault Rumors, I get to draw a influence card. Please don't be a Brotherhood one. It's know-it-all. I'd prefer not to have this one, but whatever. It's better than having a Brotherhood one. I completed this, so now I stage 68. Quest 68 is called Signs of Life. The Raiders had one of the Vault Dwellers' wrist-mounted computers on them. With this, you should be able to contact the people on the inside of the vault or interact with the computer. Option 1 is there are some supposed exiles from the vault around town. One of them might be able to show you how to use the Pip-Boy. So in any settlement, I have to do an IL test of 4. Or option 2 is the Pip-Boy should be able to interface directly with the vault entrance, but you'll need an extra set of hands there. So I have to be at Vault 84, but I need a companion. Raider Psycho is dead, and since I killed them, spawning a new guy. I was thinking about camping. I kind of want to keep moving. What else do I need to do? I need to find the robot factory. And I mean, I'm not trying to metagame too much, but if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's one of the red tiles. Because I need some robots on the map so I can do this quest. Yeah. So I moved, so I explored with Piper, moved as my first action, fought for free because he had the lightning bolt. I'm gonna keep moving into Megaton then, and go chill in Megaton. Good old Megaton, classic. And then yeah, it's gonna be it for my turn. So a new encounter card. Which enemies are activating? So all the humans. So this guy's flipping over. We got a bounty hunter over there, a looter up there, and this Raider scum is moving 1 step closer. All the insects are activating, so this blowfly is making its way towards us. That's it. So I'm in Megaton. First action, I'm going to do the Signs of Life. So at any settlement, I can do an IL test of 4. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. IL test of 4. Okay, I only got 2. I'm gonna reroll all of them because I want a double. Okay, there's 3, and I get 1 more reroll because it's an IL test. There it is, that's 4. So that worked out. So I found one of the exiles who was going to tell me about it. So I gained another agenda card, and it's security. There we go. That's good to see. I need at least 1 more of those, and then I can be in a position to start just really pushing the Enclave forward, and then we win. So simple as that. So we found an exile who wanted to talk. I trashed this and add 71. Which is for Vault 84. So I start a new pile over here. And then I think was my first action. Right? Yeah, first action was doing that. Second action, I'm just going to do a settlement encounter. Out of nowhere, a gray tabby cat races across your path. Ashes, a voice shouts. Ashes, come back. The cat trots forward for a few more feet, then turns around and stares at you. Option 1 is ignore them both. Option 2 is try to catch the cat. I'm gonna have to try to catch the cat. This is an AL test of 4. Not feeling too confident, but I gotta try, right? Like, okay, I get 1 reroll, but I did get a 2 on the first try, so that's really lucky. Can I get... I got nothing. Only got 2. You lurch towards the cat and it charges at you. It swipes at your hands and face and then darts off into the shadows. Your reward for an attempt at a good deed is a batch of bleeding scratches and a healthy dose of humiliation. Suffer 1 damage. Well, damn. That's what I get for trying to go shopping. Okay. Well, on to the next card. Activating the Brotherhood. They're moving a little bit closer. Robots. There's no robots. I'm going to do another settlement encounter because I like to do some shopping. This says, a handsome young man winks at you. What do you say? Want to sample some of the wares? He extends his hand and in his palm is a syringe. I can either try the chems or turn him down. It's a syringe? A random dude is handing me a syringe. It's an E test of 4. That's not very good. I would get 1 reroll. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna turn him down. He shrugs and goes looking for his next potential customer, and I get to shop. That's kind of what I was hoping would happen. So I add a card to the market. It's a stim pack. And then I get to shop 3 times, which means I can either sell 3 items, buy 3 items, any combination of that. So like I'm going to keep guns and bullets. I'm gonna sell both of these. So I get 3 for this, 2 for this. So I get 5 caps total. And since I sold 2, I can buy 1 thing. I already have a weapon. I kind of might just grab that. I might grab that stim pack. Sure. Just got 5 caps. I will spend 5 caps and grab a stim pack. That'll let me recover all my HP if I need to. So that's pretty handy. Excuse. Man. So that was my first action, right? Yeah. So then next, I think I'm just going to... What do I need to do? I need to get another security card. 1 has already gone through. I'm kind of curious because I don't remember off the top. I'm gonna see how many security cards are left. There's 1, and there's 3 of these. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle these. I'm just curious what the deck looks like. So there's only 1 other security card. So my odds are low right now if I were to get another agenda card. So what it seems like I need to do is wait out the deck until it refreshes again, try to grab another security card. And yeah, that seems like a good idea. So I still have another action, right? I could rest. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna camp. So since I'm camping, I get to refresh Piper, though Piper says, if I am vilified, keep this companion when it unexhausts. I am idolized, so Piper is gone. Also, because of my guns and bullets, when I camp, if I do not have A, which I do not, I may discard this to gain 2 XP, which I will do. And that will level me up. So I'll reach into my drawer O letters and grab another tile out of here. Kind of looked at that, my bad. S and L. I guess I don't have S, so I will go with S and move this up 1, because I think I was supposed to get 1 more XP. And that was, because I rested, I get to become well rested. So add that symbol over here to my board. And that is it for this round. Seeing what the new card is, it would have been a security card. Okay, whatever. Insects activate. So right now it's just this 1 bloatfly that's really mad at me for some reason. Coming towards me. And yeah. Let's see what I want to do. I might use my action girl/boy to just do a lot of stuff right now. It could be fun. Because I think, well, first action, I'm going to explore, see what's over here. Okay, just a completely irradiated space. All right. Then second action, I'm just gonna try to take out this raider scum here. I need either 2 headshots or 2 torso shots. This one's kind of cocked, so I'm just gonna re-roll it. Okay, there we go. That's a headshot. I need, what, 2 headshots, but headshots count as 2. I block both hits against me, so this raider scum is dead. I get 1 XP for taking them out. And spawn a new raider at the closest spot for humans. This one already has one. That one already has one, so they're going down here. I could do more. Yeah, I'm gonna do my 2 additional actions. I'm gonna discard my action boy / girl because I already explored and attacked, and I'm going to move and then explore again with this tile here. Looking for the robo facility. There it is, the robo factory. Awesome. I get to place them wherever, and then I get to spawn a robot. We got a Mr. Gutsy. All right, that worked out well. Yeah, I moved and explored, so that was my extra 2 actions. All right, so that is it for this turn. Let's see what's coming up next. Freedom card, so Brotherhood is moving ever so closer. And then this Death Claw is also moving scary close. Okay. I can't take out that robot yet. Because if I were to take them out now, the card I would get would be useless. Just trying to think of what I want to do here. I could try to take on the Death Claw. I don't know if that's a great idea. I don't want, if I don't want to take out the robot yet, maybe I should do that. Shoot at the Death Claw and then maybe move back to Megaton? Yeah, that doesn't sound like a terrible idea. So I'm gonna fight this Death Claw. Since I have a ranged weapon, I automatically inflict an additional hit, is I think how that works. So I just have to inflict a hit. So I need arm shots, which I rolled none the first time. I at least get 2 rerolls, which is nice. Okay, I got some that time, but they're also gonna hit me. I gotta get another arms. No, I did not. Oh, this is really, really, really bad. I shouldn't have fought this guy. Oh, wait, I'm well rested. I never used that earlier, right? I can re-roll these? I feel like I should. Is there like an arms? Okay, I'm gonna get hit. I gotta retry this one more time. I'm gonna get rid of my well rested. I thought I already used that up. No, this is still gonna be bad for me. Because let me see how ranged weapon works real quick. I think I do take him out, but I'm still gonna be taking damage. I just want to triple check real fast, so give me a second. Because I think, yeah, as long as I have a ranged weapon and they don't, I inflict an additional hit. I think it works vice versa. The enemy does not have a ranged weapon. The survivor inflicts 1 additional hit. Awesome. Because I only inflicted 2 hits, but here's the issue. I'm okay, but I blocked 2 pips. I still take 2 pips of damage. They're level 3. 2 times 3 is 6. That means I go from 13 to 7 health. And that is a dangerously close. I don't like how close those 2 are. But they're dead because I had a ranged weapon. Yeah. So thankfully they're dead. I get 1, 2, 3 XP and a loot card. What do I get? Some junk. Thanks, Deathclaw. Thanks for the junk, man. And I will, oops, put them here. I'm gonna grab a different one because I accidentally looked at them. Like having the element of surprise. And that was my first action. Second action, yeah, I think I said I was just gonna go back to Megaton and chill there. So I will do that and flip the next card. All right, I just got to basically burn one more turn of just doing nothing. So the super mutants moving there. The Brotherhood is going to be fighting me because they have a ranged weapon. Their current power is only 1. So I need to either just get 1 arm shot or a leg shot. I did get that, but I'm going to reroll because these are not good. Okay, I got an arm shot, so I'm going to reroll one more time to try to get less hits. This is not good. Okay, there we go. So I got an arm and a leg. I only needed 1. They hit me for 2. My armor blocks 2. So that means they are dead. So I gain an XP, which levels me up. Very nice. And I gain a loot. Let me grab that before I forget. It's a bobblehead. Immediately discard this card and gain an E perk. I gladly will. This wasn't an E perk, was it? That was an A perk. Put this one back. An E perk? Where are the E perks? Oh, right. It's either I chem resistant to not become addicted, lead belly to recover all radiation, or toughness to recover all HP. I would definitely go with lead belly because radiation is hard to recover, and then I can just kind of use that whenever I'm like about to have my radiation and health cross. I could just like at the last second use that and just bail myself out of trouble. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. So they fought me, so I didn't even have to do anything. That wasn't even like something on my turn. I use the stim pack. I feel like I should. Yeah, I'm gonna use this stim pack. Or I could just rest and get some of my health back. It would take me like 3 rests to get all the health back. I'm gonna use the stim pack. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. And fully heal myself up. Whoa. That's what that said, right? I didn't even read it, but I just assumed. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that is my, that wasn't even an action, I don't think. I just do that. Board's all crooked, it's driving me crazy. Okay. So first action, I'll probably just do a settlement action, see what's going on in Megaton. 2 kids are playing a game called Synth Net Rumor. That's my favorite game, you tell them. I haven't played it in years. One of the kids squints up at you. Oh yeah? How about we play a game for caps? I was playing this game recently to like remember the rules and how to play it and whatnot. And I came across this card, and I don't know if I hadn't seen this card before, or maybe I didn't get the reference then. But it's the game they're playing is Synth Net Rumor. Synth Net Rumor. That is totally an Android Netrunner reference. Synth Net Rumor. Like, come on. I definitely didn't catch that. I don't even know if I've seen this card, but I was playing yesterday and I came across this and I was like, that's too funny. So option 1 is tell them you don't remember the rules and go shopping instead. Or option 2, accept the challenge, which is an IL test of 4. And of course, I'll accept the challenge. IL test of 4 is easy. Wow, I got a 2 right off the bat. So that's 3. I get 2 rerolls. There we go. That's 4. Easy, kid. Don't challenge me at Synth Net Rumor. You don't know jack. So success. You break his glacier facade with your fame fatale. And it's all over after that. I gain 3 caps. Nice. And I can shop. Which I don't really want to shop, but we'll see what's going on at the shop. Combat armor. Fancy. What's Jet? Jet's not something I really want. I think I'll go sell my junk. I think that's the only thing I'm really gonna do. Gain that, and then I get rid of that. Scoot these down a little bit. Something like that. And then what else could I do? I guess I could fight somebody. There's a lot of people in adjacent spaces that are about to come and attack me. So like I could fight the super mutant up there, which I'll go for it, because guess what? They only need headshots, and that's what my alien blaster is good at. So I did get 1 right away. I do need 3 headshots, so I at least need 1 more. This one rolled off the tray, but I got another headshot, so that works perfectly. 2 headshots, I block both attacks from them. I get basically 4 headshots, right? So they're dead. 1, 2, 3. And gain some loot. Stealth Boy. Ooh. During a fight, before resolving the enemy's hits, you may discard this card to resolve your hits first. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I could also sell it for 6 caps, but don't think I will because I have a lot of caps right now and I could use something like that. So they go down here, there. And that is the end of that. So let's get this final card. Humans activate. So let's see. This guy activates, this guy moves, and this bounty hunter is going to fight me. So, fight them. I need at least 2 arm shots or leg shots. There's an arm shot, and I need him in the leg. Okay, there's another arm shot. They only hit me twice, which I block with my armor, so they are dead. Rip them. 1, 2. About to level up again. Because of them, I get a little bit more loot. I get some cow mechs during a test or fight that uses P or A, exhaust to add a hit, and then I test E. If I fail, I become addicted. Neato. So I will put the human back, spawn a new one right there. And that is the end of that round. So then the Brotherhood will move up 1. I've completely messed up these tokens. There we go. They're both there, and I got to refresh this pile. So there's only 2 security cards in here, so I need to make sure I get one of those. Oh boy. All right, if I can get that, I pretty much win. So let's see if I can do it. Well, I guess I can not cheat, but I could speed up this process a little bit, right? By doing something like using my Knight Person card, which I can discard to place my figure in any space on the map, and then I can perform a fight, quest, or encounter. So I will use that to teleport to, let's actually move to the Robo facility. Yeah, I'll actually move to the spot with the robot instead. And then perform the fight action. So I need 2 arm shots on this Mr. Gutsy. Okay, I got 2, but it's gonna hurt if I keep that. Let me at least reroll this one to try to not take, try not to take more. Okay, I'm getting hit pretty bad here. I'm gonna get hit for 4, taking me down to 12 damage, but then they are dead. So I will get 2 XP, get to spawn a new robot at the Robo facility. I leveled up, so I gain a gain 2 letters. I get to choose one, either P or A. Do not have A yet, so I will go with that. And then what else? This card, right? Help gather the technology for analysis. I have to kill any robot. I gain a card. Please let it be an Enclave card. Ooh, it is. Let's go. That is insanely lucky. Well, it took some planning, but we got there. We got there. I'll discard this one. Because right now I have three cards. So now if I just gets what, like 2 spaces ahead, I just win. Yeah. So then killed that. So I have to stage 108. Grab 108 over here real fast. All right, got this card. Research and development. Intrigued by the samples presented to them, the Brotherhood is now offering memberships and a set of power armor for more. Do not discard the airship. Oh yeah, the airship would be... Airships have been moving a little bit. They're probably at least 1, 2... They probably have moved a couple spaces. Because the robot's been revealed, I think, for a while. I don't know for sure, but we'll say they're like right there, just to say so. So yeah, option 1, take out 1 more advanced Robco prototype still running. I have to kill a sentry bot. Option 2 is, sounds like auto work. You bet someone on board would be willing to bend the rules for some caps. Go to the airship, spend 7 caps to get the T60E power armor. Huh. Okay, at the end of the round, the airship moves 1 space towards the highest level settlement, or like Wasteland encounter place. So pretty much I think they're going to constantly move towards Project Purity, which is probably bad. So for this quest, I need to be at Project Purity or space with a shield. These all irradiated spaces, jeez. So I still haven't done my actions yet because I just used my night person card. So I'll spend a cap to get rid of my movement restriction and then go 1, 2, 3 into the space of Project Purity. I would take 3 radiation, and then I'm just gonna use my lead belly to get rid of it all. And that will be it for my turn. Yeah. Next card is Freedom. So Brotherhood, there are none. Robot, this activates. Is it a sentry bot? Whoa, what are the odds? It is, so I can maybe kill that to get myself some armor, but that's not what I want to do right now. I'm trying to report the location to the Enclave soldiers. So I'm at Project Purity. I need to do a PI test of 4. So first action, I'm doing this. I did not get a double, so I get 2 rerolls. First reroll. Okay, I did get a double, so that's 3 total. I just need another 1. There it is. So that is a success. Move this forward 1. So let's see, it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points total. So my current victory points. Basically, if I move it 1 more further up, I win. So that's all I need. I just need to move it 1 more further up before the end of the round happens when the Brotherhood moves another up. So I did this. So I moved that up. Place a shield Enclave soldier at Project Purity. And then I gain 3 XP. 1, 2, 3. I stage 51 and 94. Quick. 51 and 90. That's a big old pile of cards. 94. Give me liberty, reads the quest. The Brotherhood of Steel is working on a secret weapon to take on the Enclave. Meanwhile, the Enclave continue to build up its forces at what used to be left of the Jefferson Memorial. So option 1, pay off some of the local criminals to sabotage the Brotherhood's caps. Or option 2, the Brotherhood is recovering equipment from the old Robco junkyard. Bring them some more supplies. And then this quest is Children of the Atom. A missionary stands in the streets preaching a new religion called Children of the Atom. Many followers gather at Huffman Farms, inviting all to embrace the atom's glow. Option 1 is bring a new recruit for their favor. Option 2, the word of Atom calls to you, embrace the glow. I don't think I will. So what I need to do now is get to the tower, and then I win. So that was my first action, was doing that. I kind of wish I still had that night person. I could basically win this turn, but I mean, I had to use it earlier, so yeah. This is gonna take a while to get there, because I'm gonna have to move like 1, explore, move, explore, move, explore, move, explore. I don't know how many cards I have left, but I gotta do this kind of quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have about 5 rounds, including this one. I already used 1 action, so I guess I'll just use my other action to move, being in a irradiated space, and that's it. So the humans activate, so they go here, this guy goes here, this guy moves closer, and that's that. It's my turn, so first I will explore here, messing everything up. Oh boy, I'm spawning some bad creature. Oh, it's a glowing one, that's fun. So that was my first action. I guess I will then spend a cap so I can ignore my movement penalty. Second action, I'll go into here, and I'm going to have to fight this glowing one. I need 2 headshots, and they're irradiated. This is going to be tricky. So that was my first, and I didn't get any. That was my second, I didn't get any. Get 1 more try, because I'm not well rested. This is it. Nope. Luckily, I block all the hits from them so they don't hit me. On my other move, I will go here. And that's it for my turn. Flipping this card. This is going to be very close. I'm kind of worried. Brotherhood activates, mutants activate. Boom. Brotherhood's not on the map. Back to my turn. First action, I'm exploring Super Mutant Camp. Spawn a super mutant somewhere. Where are my super mutants? So lost. There we go. And then second action, I will go 1, 2. Have to pay a cap to ignore that penalty. I'm taking 2 points of radiation. 1, 2. And that's it for my turn. Next card is an insect. So they are activating Bloatfly. I think that's the only insect on the board. So then this is gonna be it. So I need to spend a cap, so I need to get 4 change real quick here. And then first action, I move into here. The Raider Psycho is gonna fight me, so I have to fight them real fast. I need 2 torso or leg hits. Got 1 torso, so I need either another torso or leg. That's neither. There's another torso. They only hit me for 1, which my armor blocks, so they are dead. I get 2 XP and some loot. Get some purified water, not bad. They are dead. Doesn't really matter. They go up here. Second movement, I go into here, and then I have to do a PC test of 4. And I have to spend... Is it after I do that I spend 4 caps? I think so. That if I do the test, then I spend 4 caps. I think that's how that works. Yeah, I'm gonna say it is. So I have to do a PC test of 5, and how many more rounds do I have left? I might wait actually to maybe try to guarantee a success next round. So I'm gonna rest. Bump myself back up to 15 health and become well rested. I will flip the card, and it is freedom. So glowing 1 moves closer. This guy flips over. Don't feed the Yaogwai. It is my turn. I need to do this test. So it is a PC test of 5. I'm going to exhaust my Calmex because it involves P, and I can add 1 to the test. So I only need 4. I basically get 2 rerolls, 1 with the P and 1 with my well rested. Not looking good. So I'm gonna I didn't get a double yet. So first reroll, my free roll. That's 4. That's 4. And with that, because that's 4 plus this, that's 5. I spend my 4 caps. Boom. And with that, the Enclave moves up 1, putting them 2 spots ahead of them. That means each of these cards are worth 3 points each, 3, 6, 9, 10. And since I have 6, I get an additional, which is 11. And with that, I have won. I have conquered the Wasteland and survived the capital Wasteland specifically. So yeah, there we go. Not too shabby. It was way closer than I would have liked, but I feel like we did all right. There's definitely kind of a balancing act of like the agenda cards and when to grab them, when to like push a faction forward. There is kind of like a game in and of itself of like the agenda cards, which I don't mind. I don't know. I think I just triggered my Echo Dot. I thought I just heard something. I don't know. But yeah, that was that. I'm going to take a little quick break, stretch and whatnot. And yeah, I'm probably not going to I'll be back and then I'll tear this down and whatnot. Because if not, it's gonna take me a while to tear this down and set up another one. So I'm gonna be gone for a few minutes and then I'll kind of set up and tear down. I'll just, sit here and chat while I do it. So yeah, I will be back here in a few. Okay, well, there we go. All right. So I'm just gonna sit here cleaning this up, setting up another one. So I figured instead of just staring at a stream waiting screen or like a be right back screen, you know, I can at least chill here, talk, and you know, if you're watching this in the future, there'll be timestamps so you can just skip ahead if you're trying to get to the action, to the gameplay. But this is gonna take a while. This game's pretty big, so it's gonna take probably at least a solid 5 minutes or so to tear this all down and set up another one. So we will do that. Put away all the perk cards, whatnot. That game was close. I was kind of worried at the end. I mean, it really came down to that last roll, and that was probably partially poor planning on my part, partially just some bad luck, but it seemed to all work out. Capital Wasteland wasn't too tough. We were playing our like rogue Enclave soldier that has some power armor and whatnot, so that's pretty fun. I liked that little backstory archetype thing. All right, so we got these back. Slowly reset my whole board. Man, oh man. I'm excited to be playing this game though. I've had this on my list of stuff I want to play on the channel for like a while, but since it's a bigger game, I kind of was putting it off, but I really do like the Fallout game, and especially I like the Fallout as like for the franchise, and then specifically I think this game is real good. It's not without its flaws, it's not perfect, and I've heard that the Atomic Bonds expansion does help in some ways, but I'm not, the reason I haven't really played with it solo is like it seems like a lot of the rules are for like, well, it's like it's co-op, so I'm not sure how it works solo, or if you need to play like two-handed, but I saw there's workshops, and there's like a lot of like, it seems like it adds a lot more, so I really do want to try the Atomic Bonds expansion at some point, but today's not that day because I haven't played with it yet, and I like to at least have, you know, a playthrough or two before, you know, I play it here on the channel, just so I don't make a complete fool of myself and try to get some of the rules, you know, close to being right. So, okay, those are all done. I'm gonna put away all the market cards, man. Crazy stuff happened. Oh man, but yeah, Fallout. I started with Fallout 3. That was the first Fallout game I played, and it was, I mean, it's definitely, I would say, still my favorite of the Fallouts. I think, you know, I've heard the argument made that Fallout New Vegas is a better game, and I've seen a couple videos on it, and I think it's probably true. It's a better game. I don't know. I like Fallout 3 better. It just holds a special place in my heart. And yeah, that's like Fallout 3 is the one game I've beat Fallout 3. I've played like all the DLC. Like New Vegas, I still haven't beat. I haven't played any of the DLC. So though I'm sure it's great, I just haven't played it that much. So that's that. I have played a little bit. I do own like all the Fallouts on Steam. So there are like the original Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics. There's like a Fallout for Xbox, I'm pretty sure. So I have played a little bit of the older ones, but not much. They're very, I don't even know what to call them, like very old style RPG like type games. Very older graphics and whatnot, but I've heard they hold up pretty well. So I definitely want to try them at some point, but I'm just not sure when that will be. Okay, let me get all these quest cards. This is definitely the part that takes the longest. Well, and the stupid map. This map's so dang big. All right, let me get all these tokens together. Yeah, no, Fallout New Vegas is cool. I like it a lot. And I recently was trying a bit of Fallout 4 for the first time. I kind of skipped right by that, which, I don't know. It seemed fine. I wasn't really I didn't get too far in it, but like, I don't know. I wasn't too captured by it from what I did play. Like the settlement stuff seemed cool and whatnot, but like, and in concept, like, I feel like I should really like that. Like the settlement stuff seems really cool, but like, it just really didn't, I don't know, it didn't click with me, I guess is the best way to put it. So I don't know. All right, so that needs gone. Gotta sort out all these other cards. Okay, there's none there. None there. So we grab all these up here. All these trash cards. I gotta sort these out real fast. But what else? There's another Fallout Shelters board game, which I've heard is good, but I don't think there's any solo mode for it. So that's the main reason I haven't checked it out. You know, there's there's a solo mode, there's a good chance I'll at least check out. Not that I don't check out non-solo games, and not that I don't have any non-solo games, but solo games is definitely what I get to the table most often. So it's what I usually look out for. I've heard that game looks cool. I know it's based on like the Fallout Shelter like app or whatever. It really been out as an app. Well, there was an app like yeah. Make sure I didn't do anything wrong. Okay, cool. And then these go here. Okay. We're in the home stretch here. We're in the home stretch of the teardown, and then I have to do the whole setup, but it should be pretty straightforward. We didn't run into a vault, so that also helps make this part a little bit quicker. If we had a vault, there would have been a lot more cards to go through. Okay, these all go here. And luckily I do have a couple of really nice organizers that I 3D printed, and I tried to like find the link for it and I couldn't. I don't think they're on, because I found one that looks like it and I tried to go to it on like Thingiverse and it just wouldn't load. But they're like really nice organizers that I 3D printed a while back, and like they make the game so much easier to like to set up, tear down. It's a lot quicker, a lot easier. Especially like it has like all of, like different slots for the different quest cards and like grouped by like, in like 50 chunks. So it's a lot easier to just track down what you're looking for. Yeah, I tried to find it back so I could like share it with y'all, and I couldn't. So I don't know if it's just gone, or what I have to assume is probably what happened is just that person, whoever made this, is like putting it on Etsy or trying to sell it. So they just took down the files, which is fine. You do you, but I was like, oh man, I was going to share that, but whatever. Okay, so all these got to go in here. 47, 48, 49. All right, here we go. And we put these away. Hey there, Thomas. You seem to play a lot. I do. How do you find time to play them all and still record your videos? So that's a good question. I definitely, I would say not a majority, but a lot of the gaming I do these days is on the channel. And just because it's what I enjoy doing. I like making the videos and sharing them and hopefully providing a semi-entertaining gameplay. But I would say that I definitely don't play as much outside of me doing videos as I used to. And I think also like another reason I started doing YouTube is to kind of like motivate myself to like play more and kind of have a good reason to. And then especially because a lot of the gaming I do is solo gaming, it's nice to, I can still play solo, but like with the stream, I can, talk to other people and connect with other people and just kind of hang out, which I think is really cool. So I definitely don't do as much solo gaming as I used to, but I still get a fair amount in. I play RPGs a couple times a week. That's like the main thing I do with like a couple of groups is I just have like D&D and whatnot. So I play that more regularly than doing like a board game meetup, but I definitely find time to like hop on Board Game Arena with friends or stuff like that. But a lot of the times if I play solo games outside of the channel, it's either just something I want to play or it's me kind of practicing for stuff that I play on the channel. Like I was playing this Fallout game yesterday, just so I had an idea of like remember the rules and whatnot. But yeah, so hopefully that kind of answers that. I think we are all teared down and ready to set up the next one, which I'm going to hop into the Commonwealth. So I'm gonna start setting up this map real fast. And it's gonna be a bit of a bigger map, so hopefully it all fits on the screen. I think I need different tiles. Oh man, this is quite a mess. Yeah, I mean that with solo games, I mean that's the nice part about solo gaming is like you can just play whenever you want. And that's also why I like solo RPGs. I've really gotten to them because I like RPGs, but sometimes it's tough to find a group, get a schedule, get everybody like on the same page, trying to find a game you all want to play, find a time, and it's like solo game you can just play as much as you want. If you just got half hour after work, you can bust out Star Forge and do a couple of moves and get going where you can spend a whole day playing, which I think is pretty cool. So what do I need? These and that. Hello, KDK. Happy Sunday to you too. Thanks for stopping by. I just finished my first playthrough of the Fallout. Did the Capital Wasteland and barely survived. I'm currently setting up the map to play through the Commonwealth scenario. So just chilling here, chatting away while I do this, so you guys don't have to just sit at a be right back screen. Figure this is a little bit more entertaining, maybe. What? I need to figure out how I'm supposed to do this. 1, 2, 3. There's only a few. Okay, I'm confused. Diamond City. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need so many of these. This is gonna take a little while. I do apologize, but it's all part of the fun, right? So, what else got to? So with Fallout, I don't know if I've talked about this much on the channel, but there is a Fallout role-playing game that I've recently started playing. That's pretty cool. Have you played Cartographers by chance? Yes, I have. Cartographers, I did have. I actually got rid of it a while back. I did a video on it a while ago where I was like 10 games leaving my collection or something, and Cartographers was one. I only had the base game. I know there's, I think now, multiple expansions for it, so, and which I've heard add a lot of stuff to it. But for me, I didn't hate it, but it just never really clicked with me. And especially like for a short roll and write, like I love Railed Ink so much, so it's really hard to compete with that. And Cartographers like just didn't really click with me. I don't know why. I liked the idea of it being really chill. You know, I had colored pencils and would play like with that, so it was definitely a pretty chill game. But it was just a matter of like, you know, I can only have so many games in my collection. I really am trying to keep to like these two shelf behind me, these two like different shelves. So at some point I got to get rid of stuff. So it's not a bad game, but it's just one that was on the chopping block for me. But I thought it was, yeah, like I said, pretty chill. I like the idea of like the different scores that you have each season, and like get scores at different times. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so let me get this, figure out how to do this. Okay, crossroad camps there. Let me go 1, 2. Let me do some red boys. This is taking longer than I thought, but chatting away probably is making it slow down some. Yeah, Cartographer is not bad, but yeah, it's just one that didn't really click with me. And maybe if I had the expansions, I would, you know, be saying something different, but I don't know. I know there's some people that are in the mindset of like, well, if you need an expansion for the game, then like it maybe wasn't a good game in the first place, which I don't know. Some expansions definitely make the game better, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like, well, do I really want to invest more money to try to make a game better that I don't already really like? But yeah, I was trying to think that they've. Never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. I thought they did a. I know they did. I was trying to think of like they have multiple expansions now, because I know they had some where it's like. I don't even know. And I'm also kind of thinking of Role Player. I'm confusing both that with Role Player a bit, because I know those are made by the same company, and there's even like crossover. Like if you get Role Player, you can get like extra stuff for the other game. Okay, the map is almost set up, and then I'll switch back to the other cam. I can finally get back into the game. Boom, boom. I hope this map's gonna be on screen. I didn't actually. This is definitely a bigger map, so I'm a little worried. Do you start board gaming as a solo player, or do you start by being part of a gaming group? I definitely started as a non-solo player. That's definitely something that I didn't know was a thing until I got into the hobby. I mean, of course I've heard of like, you know, solitaire on the computer. So I was aware that you could, you know, play card games by yourself. But to be honest, besides like solitaire, I really didn't know of solo games. I didn't really know that was like a thing. So it wasn't until when did I mean, Pandemic was one of my first games. I knew you could play that solo, but I never really did that. I think it wasn't really until I got Arkham Horror that I really started getting into solo gaming. I forget what specifically like was my first. Arkham Horror might have been my first solo game, because I had I had like Railroad Ink, I think, before that, but it definitely was a couple months into the hobby. And it was also like I got into board gaming a little bit before the pandemic started. So like once that hit, I was already starting to get into the gaming. So that was also part of the shift of me learning about solo gaming. Was like, hey, I'm gonna be inside a lot. Like, oh, I can still play board games. That's cool. And so it was just kind of from that. This Fallout game was actually for sure one of the first solo games I had. I mean, this Fallout game and Arkham were some of the first solo games I had. So I, for some reason, really just went kind of with the heavier ones. But I really like them. So glad I found out about them, because I think solo gaming is real cool. I'm glad it seems to be more of a thing that publishers and whatnot are thinking about, and whether they just include, a couple rules or like a full rule book, whatever. I'm glad it's at least becoming more of a thing. Okay, so this has to go in Diamond City. I can also switch back to, is my thing working? My buttons aren't working. We're having technical issues today. Back to the overhead cam. Okay, the map pretty much does fit on here, so that's exciting. Yeah, we're pretty much all set up. I just have to stage a single card and get the shop set up, get my character set up. Okay, so we're not almost there, but I'd like to think so. Slide that like, I don't know, up here-ish. Set up the shop of, let me shuffle these because I just looked at them and did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, barely fits up there, but we make it work. I got this over here. Where's my dice tray? Oh man, everything is just gone. This can go here. Trying to get all organized again. And then I need to figure out who I want to play next. I think since I'm playing the Commonwealth out in, well, this is the Commonwealth. This isn't, and who could I play? What would be a fun character to play? I could play like a super mutant. That could be kind of fun. So I just don't, for each radiation I suffer, I would take an XP. There's the NCR Ranger, the Lone Lone Gunslinger? I could play a Vault Dweller. That could be kind of fun. That's pretty iconic. Let's do that. I'm playing some Fallout. I feel like at some point, yeah, I gotta play a Vault Dweller. That only seems appropriate. Get all my minis out. That's what I forgot. This game does have some pretty nice minis. Not a huge minis person in general, but whenever a game does have them, I'm not gonna complain, I'm trying to think what else. My World of Warcraft Pandemic has some really nice minis that I like. I'm trying to think what else has minis. Gaia Project kind of has some, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so there's that. And where's my standee? Is this them? I'm stupid. Is this them? I don't think this is them. Which one's the Vault Dweller? Is this them? That's a ghoul. I think this is them. That looks more like a... Okay, yeah, now we're good. Found them. All right, I think we're at this point. We're almost there. I feel like I keep saying that. But I mean it this time. Gotta grab my 3 bottle caps over here. Gonna grab an extra letter to start out. That's grabbed an L, so I need something else. Got an S. Got my vault suit over here. So during a test that uses E, I can generate 1 reroll. I can also equip an additional peril item. That's pretty neat. I think we're ready to hop into the Commonwealth. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I spawned the enemies, got a shop, staged the quest, factions are ready, characters ready. Oh, no, not fully. I have to get a new agenda card. That's the last thing I forgot. Knew I was forgetting something. All right. Boom, new card. Let me maybe move this back over a bit. Man, everything got so messed up. One of a kind. Okay, so I would have preferred to have some faction cards so I could start working towards one or the other, but whatever. So we have, let me switch this around. Put that there. The first quest we have is Welcome to the Commonwealth, which reads, many dangers lurk in this new wasteland ahead of you, but the one you have heard the most is about the dreaded synth. Said to have look, sound, and smell just like humans. They are robots who have infiltrated this very society of the Commonwealth. Option 1 is kill a suspected synth that no one will miss to find out the truth. Or option 2, this all sounds a bit overblown. Head to Diamond City to discreetly dig up some information. So that's where we begin. I am playing a Vault Dweller, starting in Crossroads Camp. Don't really have any affiliation with a faction, so the main thing I need to do is just start getting a lot of quests out so I can start getting some more influence cards. I need to get to 4 influence cards as soon as possible and then kind of work from there to get more faction cards, hopefully at least 3 of them, and then push a faction ahead. So let's do that. I don't see any humans on the map, so I guess I'll probably just start making my way towards Diamond City. First action, I will explore. See what's going on in here. It is an absolute barren tile. So then, second action, I'll just explore again. Why not? Let's see what's right next door. The dead end crossings with some insects spawning up here. And there's a radroach. That is it for my first turn. So stars would move. Oh, I guess I never read through the groups, did I? The 2 groups in this are the Railroad, which is an underground group that believes the Institute's synths are fully sapient beings. They are fighting to free the synths from the Institute control. The other faction is the Institute, a mysterious scientific organization that has created robots known as synths that can be nearly indistinguishable from the humans. So those are the 2 main factions. I'll probably try to support the Railroad unless the cards say otherwise, but yeah, that was my first turn, did the thing. Let's do some other stuff. So I will move here as my first action. I still have another movement point. I will explore again. There's a robot. It's not the robot. There we go. Mr. Gutsy, okay. And I get 1 more movement point. I'll move. I'm gonna try to avoid him. I'll maybe go over here. And let's see what the next card is. So the Institute activates their, oh, there is one. So they go robots and robots. And I forget what these guys are called, the monsters, but there are no monsters. So we're good. Okay. So I think I need to do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, just spend my whole turn moving. Very exciting gameplay here. All right, insects, moving along. The radroach is coming forward. We're in Diamond City though, so I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna do a quest action at Diamond City to move the railroad forward 1 and gain 2 loot. I get an P bobblehead and 3 caps. Okay. So P perk and 3 caps. Trade 2 for a 5. And a P perception. I'm probably gonna grab the night person one again. I like that card and it worked good for me last game. So if it ain't broke. This is complete. I got my 2 loot, so I need to stage 15 and 134. Right, okay. 15 and 1. All right. 2 new quests. This is trashed. We got Resonance. You tear the, wait, I think I did the wrong. I did the wrong one. That's not the right one. Hold on. I definitely was reading the wrong thing. 7. I was supposed to add 16 and 67. I grabbed the complete wrong quest. I'm an idiot. I can't read. I'm sorry. Give me a second. This one. 16 and 67. Man, I don't know how I messed. I just looked at the wrong line. That's all. 16, 67, and then we add 17. That's not the one I just grabbed. 17. Okay, adding this. And this is a Wasteland encounter that we are adding. So exciting stuff. We never know what's going to be coming through there. This gets discarded. Now I'll read the quests. Okay, all aboard. After asking around in Diamond City, you are approached by a man calling himself Drummer Boy. He explains that the synths are actually the work of an organization known as the Institute, and he asks for your help in freeing them. I have to place a Institute in downtown Boston. And then, so option 1 says, warn the Institute about the railroad agents and get them to deploy more synths. Or option 2 is locate the synths and convince them to cast off their bonds. And then we got vault rumors again. So every year, new unfortunates appear out of the Wasteland claiming to have been banished from an underground bunker before the war by a company called Vault Tech. Perhaps it's worth investigating. Uh-oh. I wonder. See, I might have missed. Oh, give me a hot second. Because let me see something real quick. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just need to check something. I might have messed something up a little bit. Oh, okay. I think we're good. I wasn't sure because since I'm playing the New California map, I used some of the New California tiles. I wasn't sure if there was a tile I'm missing that I'm supposed to have. I think I'm all good. I'm gonna just keep playing and hope it's fine. So Vault Rumors either need to spend 4 caps at an establishment or kill some human. I think I only did my first action was doing that quest. So I'm gonna do my second action. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 4 caps. I don't care. I don't care. I want to get this going. So I get another influence card. Please give me one for the railroad. That is not, that is the Institute. That is the one I don't want. Whatever. I'll take whichever one I can get at this point. So this is complete. I did that, so I get to stage 69. Nice. It's the funny number, everybody. Oh boy. Crack it open. The information around town says that there are people locked away inside the vault, but they are somewhat, very hostile to outsiders. Perhaps you can break in. Option 1 is to crack open the giant metal door in the mountains or overload a nearby substation to force open the doors. See, I think I did mess something up. Because I was looking at the tiles set outside. Vault 84 is one of the tiles that's needed. It's set out of bounds. I think I might have... I probably should have... That's Red Rocket Station. We need that one. How am I supposed to play with these if we need them? I think I'm only supposed to use like these tiles in maps that are like the expanded ones. I think that's how they're supposed to work because some of these tiles need to be in here. So I'm going to shuffle these up and well, I guess I need to get rid of the one that's not supposed to be there. My bad. Place these 2, right? And I'll just place one face up, maybe up here. Okay, cool. It's an empty one. That makes me feel a little bit better. I think that should be crisis avoided. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to only use the New California ones if I'm doing an expanded map. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I didn't read the rules on the expansion. Okay. So I did that. I did the first quest, did that, so that's it for my turn. At the end of the round, I gotta do the random thing of activating all these boys. I guess I would have declared loyalty to them since I have a faction card, might as well. So they don't attack me while they're right next to me. Mutants activate, so this guy goes a little bit closer, and it's back to my turn. So now I need to, I don't know, I'm gonna do a settlement thing. I need to earn some money, get some stuff. Card reads, what the? She's got a bomb! A shrieking laugh rises above the tumult. As the market clears, you see a crazed woman holding a beeping mass of metal. Option 1, grab something and run. Or option 2, rush in and talk her out of it, which is an EC test of 4. I am not equipped to do that, so I'm gonna grab something and run. You sprint away from the settlement as the bomb explodes. I become vilified. Oh boy. And choose one item from the shop. Okay. Well, I don't really think I can grab pretty much anything. I can't grab them because I'm vilified. I think I need the I and the C to grab either of those. So I guess I'll grab the bear trap. Might as well do something. And I'll just fill in the market a little bit like that. And then I have to do something else. Add 07. Oh boy. feel like that's gonna come back to bite me, ain't it? This is 07, right? Okay, this is adding to a settlement. Okay. So that was that. I need to earn caps somehow, though. I guess I could sell that. Can I do another settlement encounter? I think I can. Let's do it. Maybe I'll already see the consequences. Yeah, okay, here we go. A recent explosion has morphed the thriving market into a charred ground and waste. The few merchants too poor to move has set up their stalls nearby. And there is a forest if you are vilified option, which I have to take because I am now vilified. And it reads, the merchants glare at you as you passed. You have a lot of nerve coming back here. One decides she's had enough and attacks. So I have to draw and fight a human. And they are a raider scum. So let's see how this goes. I have no weapons, so I don't get any rerolls. I just need 2 headshots or torso shots. We got it. They hit me once, but my armor blocks, so they are dead. I get myself 1 XP. Whoops. Well, now I feel bad. I stole from them, went back, tried to buy from them. They got mad. I killed them. That's the Wasteland. Just how it goes, I guess. Yeah, that's it for my turn. So let's see who's activating. Railroad, there's nobody, and then the robots are closing on me quickly. So I need to find Red Rocket Station. So first action, I'll move here. I will explore. Oh, I found Vault 84. That's kind of nice. An insect boy is spawned over here. We got a rad scorpion. And then I guess I could still move one. Yeah, I'll go move into this with the rad scorpion and try to fight them. They have the little electric symbol thing, which means we fight whenever we enter the same space. I just need 1 arm or leg shot, which I did get, but they're also hitting me for 4. I block 1 of those, so they're only hitting me for 3. So I'm down to 13 health, but the rad scorpion is dead. So I get another XP. And that's that. Didn't really cost me anything to do that. The guy goes there. So what did I moved, explored, moved. So that was my turn. I will get a new card that's activating the mutants. So we'll say this guy probably moves here. And then first action, I'm just gonna keep exploring these green spots. I could just head to the vault at this point. I need to do an SE test of 4. That's pretty tough. Let's see what's going on here first. Boxcar, okay. I guess I'll move into there. Go 1, 2, chill there. Let's flip the next card. Got humans activating. Are there no humans on the board? That's weird. Okay. So then first action, I'll activate this. Hey, there's Red Rocket Station. Okay. We got a human spawning here. Oh, and they do have a lightning bolt symbol. Great. So then I can go 1, 2, move into their spot and initiate a fight. I need 2 torso or leg hits to take them down. I did get that, but I'm going to be getting hit twice in the process. They are level 2, so I am taking 4 damage. Get down to 9 health. I'm taking a lot of damage. This ain't great, but they are dead, so I get 2 XP and I level up, which is very needed. Do I have a need P if I can get? Oh, I got S or S, so I guess I'm going with S, which means I get an S perk. So I can either get the armor card to discard at a settlement to gain an apparel, heavy lifter to keep 2 additional items in the inventory, or pain train. Pain train is one of my favorite cards. So I can discard to gain a movement point. And then until the end of my turn, each time I move into a space that has an enemy whose level is equal to or lower than yours, you kill that enemy. They're equal or lower to your armor level. Right now, I'm only at 1, but that could be pretty decent. I mean, heavy lifter is decent. So is armor. I feel like armor is probably the best shot, to be honest. Pain train's fun, but my armor's not high enough for that to be super effective. If I had my power armor, that's when it gets really fun. So this raider is dead. Spawn a new one here. I think that was it, right? I explored, moved 2, so that should be it for my turn. Next card, the super mutant activates and moves closer. I guess they would probably move here. That doesn't really matter. And then I will go first action, go to the Red Rocket Station. And then I guess I'll try to do the test, the PI test of 4. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. There's no reason for me to do that because I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to do an encounter here. If all aboard is no longer staged, trash this. It is not. I see a figure moving through the ruins wearing a black trench coat and sunglasses. Option 1. Could that be one of the Institute's rumored coursers? Approach him with the information. Option 2. Sounds like a bad news. Hide from him and go about searching, which is a PA test of 4. I'm gonna do the sounds like bad news. I don't know. I don't want to mess with this. A PA test of 4. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'll try. I got 3. That was really close. I failed. Take this one out, he says into a microphone. A synth soldier appears out of thin air. I place a synth on my space and fight it and add this card. So I shuffle the top 2, add a synth to my space. We fight, so I need to get 2 body shots. I got it. They only hit me once, which I block, so they are dead. I get 2 XP, which levels me up. And I also get some loot, which is real nice. I got S or E. Finally got a different letter. I will take E. And this synth is dead. And I also got loot for killing them, which I got Marcus. Ooh. During a test that uses S, E, or I, exhaust to add 1 hit. S, E, or I. That's pretty handy. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Was that my first action here? I think I moved, did an action, so I could have probably moved again if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Was that my first action? I totally forget. Sometimes I get lost. It's only 2 actions per turn. Sometimes I still like get confused because the rounds are pretty quick, so it's sometimes it's hard for me to remember. I think I did both. Let's just say I did both. We'll move on to the next card. So humans and critters. So they activate, they move closer. That's the end of the round, so I guess 2's move a little bit further ahead, so they're both tied again. Marcus help me? Marcus could help me with that test, that PI test at the Red Rocket Station. So that's kind of nice. So first action, I'm going to try to do a thing here. You hear the cries of someone in extreme agony and discover a man bleeding out at the foot of a dead tree. Option 1, relieve him of his possessions. Option 2, try to stop the bleeding. Option 3, stabilize him with chems. I have to discard a drug. I'm already vilified. Last game, I was a super good person, so let's just rob him of his possessions. I don't care if he's screaming out in extreme agony. I'm gonna steal his stuff. You help yourself to the man's things. It's not like he'll be needing them. So I gain a little bit of loot, which I gain a pipe wrench. Cool, I got myself a weapon. 6 caps, heck yeah. And I become vilified. I'm already vilified, so I don't care. Sorry, guy, you're not using that. You're bleeding out. I could use a pipe wrench and 6 caps. So I got that now. That's pretty handy. And I'm going to attempt this test again. It's PI test of 4. I can exhaust Marcus to add a hit. So see how this goes. There we go. I actually rolled 4, so I didn't even need Marcus. We got it. So I get to add a card to my hand. Oh, it's a freedom card. Now I have 2 different faction cards. It's not great. I get to get rid of this card and add card 70. So it's a Vault 84 card. Okay. What's my other quest? I don't really want to do that right now. Because if I want to win, I need at least Probably 3 of the same faction cards. Maybe I just need to head to the vault and do the whole vault quest, which I don't really want to do right now, but like I think that's the move. So I know I already did one action. I think my other action, I'll just move there. I think that's it. Hopefully. I'm hoping not mixing up my turns too much. Monsters move. There are no monsters. Robots move. All right. Boom and boom. I'm chilling here. And yeah, that is that. On to my next turn. Let me think about what I want to do. Probably just move into the vault and start doing that. It's going to be a pain. Well, the whole quest is kind of a pain sometimes. I mean, they're pretty short, especially in the solo game. They just work a little weird, but all right, first action, I'll move into the vault. Second action, I'll activate the vault card. A line of armed guards stands behind the vault entrance that was forced open. What is the meaning of this? If you think you're gonna force your way into this factory, you are sorely mistaken. I have to convince them I'm friendly with a CL test of 4. Okay, I do have 1 reroll, so let's see how this goes. It's a terrible first roll. I only got 1, so I'm gonna need to do a complete reroll. I also got 1, so I failed. You are violently led away, suffer 3 damage. I'm down to 6 health. This is kind of rough. And what do I just add this card back? Yeah. So that was my whole turn, right? It went in there, did that, yeah. So what's the next card? Mutants. This mutant is still coming towards me. So first action, I'm going to rest. I desperately need to rest. So I will be back up to 9 health. Marcus is refreshed, and I gain wherever well rested is. I become well rested. Catch a quick cat nap before I try to go back into this vault and convince these guards. So same thing. Second action, I'm gonna do this again. Try to convince them I'm friendly. CL test of 4. Rolled a 1, so let me do my free roll first. Give this a good roll. Not very good. I got a 3 that time, but still not a 4. Yeah, I'll use my well rested to just attempt again. I got a 6. That's crazy. Holy cow. I gave the speech of my life to get in this damn vault. All right, so after a lengthy conversation, you earn the trust of the captain. He introduces you to the overseer. She agrees to give you access to the vault, but warns you that you will be watched every step of the way. The vote is coming, whatever that means. Shuffle 72 through 79 and randomly add a number of them equal to the survivors, then trash the rest. Sure. Like this part. 72, 79. Right? 2 through 9? Yeah. Give these a quick shuffle. And the thing that sucks is you just add it to the number of survivors. So I grab all these cards I'm gonna have to put away later, shuffling them up, and I only need 1. The rest of them are trashed. This is trash. That was my turn, so I gotta do a new round. Humans activate, so this Raider scum is going to be attacking me. So let's see how this goes. I need to hit at least 2 torso or head. Excuse me. Okay, well this is looking rough already. A torso or head. That's a headshot, and I have S. I have my wrench, so I can at least get a reroll. Okay, so oh boy, I'm gonna be getting hit 3 times. Because I block 1, they have a ranged weapon, so I'm automatically taking a hit, and then I get hit 2 more times. So I'm back down to 6 health, but luckily I got 2 shots on them, so they are dead. I get my 1 XP. And don't have to worry about them anymore. That was the only human, I think, and then critters had to activate. So this fire ant's closing in, rad roach is closing in, rad scorpion is moving into my spot and going to be attacking me. Initiating a fight. I need arms or legs. I got the legs. I'm going to use my reroll to try to take less damage. I'm still going to be taking 2 damage. I'm low on health. I am not doing too hot. But also this rad scorpion's dead, so I get some more XP. So yeah, I think first is back to my turn. I'm going to rest. What am I at? 4, so I'm back up to 7 health. I become well rested, and then I will attempt this vault quest. You round a corner, and a small kid slams into you at full sprint, which knocks a book out of her hands. Hey, watch where you're going. You pick up the book and hand it to her. Looks like it was once some kind of manual with 109 on the front, but now it's covered in drawings. So option 1 is ask her if you could see the books. Option 2 is offer to play with her. I guess I'll offer to play with her because I'm metagaming a bit, but I mean, these quests, I know because this is the one that has the test and you need endorsements to beat the vault. So like, I'm gonna do the thing that gets me endorsements. This is a double A test of 4, so I'm probably gonna fail, but let's see. I get 1 reroll with my well rested. I got 3. Okay, I'm gonna use my reroll. This is close. Yes, got it. That was close. You keep up with her even as she weaves through the confines of the vault. You're fun. I'm gonna tell mommy all about the fun we had. Keep this card, it is an endorsement. If this is the last card in the deck, add 80. Wow, that was cool. I'm so glad I rested. That was very lucky. So that was it for my turn. Next card would be the synths moving, but I'm chill with them for now. The super mutants closing in on me. And then back to my turn. First, I'm going to rest again because being well rested is handy, and also having health kind of helps. Man, this thing is stuck in there. There we go. So I'm healing myself up, getting myself well rested, and then I will complete the vault. The time for the vote has come. Everybody in the vault gathers in the main hall and begins casting votes into a large metal box. Many people glare at the outsider presence. This is not looking good for you. Except it kind of is. Because I have the most endorsements, so I get 2, what is it called? Agenda cards. I always forget. The thumbs up cards, you know, the ones, the important ones. So let's see what I get. Please be something good. Freedom. Okay, please give me another freedom, and then we'll be set. Oh, it's security. All right, I'll get rid of the security. Yeah, and then for now, I'll have 2 freedoms and 1 security. I just need to get another, I guess, yeah, another freedom card at some point. Okay, Vault has been complete. I rested and then did that, so that should be it for my turn. So the next card, oh, there's the other freedom card. Gosh dang it. Robots moving in, robots moving in. I am going to... I'm gonna go, I don't wanna like corner myself, but maybe I'll use the night person and just teleport out of here. This ain't looking too great for me right now. Give me a second. See, I'm trying to, this is tough. I need to get another endorsement card before I start moving the railroad up, because I don't want to do that stuff yet until I have another endorsement card. But I need to progress that quest to get more quests to get an endorsement card. Unless I do other encounter stuff, but I don't know for sure. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna go 1, 2, back to Red Rocket Station and do some encounter there. Let's see, so, oh boy, it's the same thing. I see a figure moving through the ruins wearing a black trench coat and sunglasses. I'm gonna try to hide for him and go about searching, which is a PA test of 4. I don't get anything to add. I am well rested, so I can add that maybe if I need to. I did roll a 2, so I will use my well rested. I only got 3. Excuse me. Take this one out, he says into a microphone. A synth soldier appears out of thin air. So I gotta place a synth on my space and fight with them. And then I have to add this card to the back to the top. Okay, I was just making sure it. Okay, no, they're just spawning in here, so they're not actually like. Okay. I'm gonna fight them real quick. I was just worried that this quest would like autocomplete. I don't think that's a thing I need to worry about though. I just need 2 torso shots on this guy. I got it. I'm gonna be taking mega hits. This ain't good because he's still gonna hit me for 3, and he's level 2, so that's 6 damage. Real bad. Down to 4 health. That's real bad. But they are dead, so I do get 2 XP to level up, which is helpful. Maybe I can get some good letters. I got A or E. I'll definitely go with A. And then I also get loot for killing them, so I get a bottle cap mine. Pretty handy. And yeah, I moved there, and then I did that. So I think that was my whole turn. So another freedom card. So let's see, the monsters are moving closer. There are none. It's the end of the round, so these are both moving up 1. Okay. I just need to get another card. I just need 3 of the same, and then I could really start pushing them. But until then, I gotta just do other stuff. So I'm gonna do another encounter here. It's the same one. Okay, I'm gonna do the PA test of 4 again. Same one, dude in the sunglasses, black trench coat, looking shady. I get just 1 reroll, so that one was no good. This is no good. So another synth battle is gonna be happening. All right, so yeah, I need 2 torso shots. I got it. I am getting hit once though. I'm taking 2 damage. Uh-oh. I am almost dead. But they are dead, so I do get 2 XP and a thing. Ooh, a pipe rifle. Oh, I'll gladly take that. Man. I think that was my first action, was doing that. So I guess second action, I will rest so I don't, die. Oh, why can't I grab these? There we go. So I go back up to 5. Do that. Flip a card to see what enemies are activating, and it's the humans and the critters. So this guy's going, fire ants coming towards me, rad roach coming towards me, and I'm chilling. This card needs added back to the top. This synth is no longer there. Okay, I'm probably just gonna do this again. So let's do an encounter here. Is it the same thing? Cool, finally something different. There's movement inside the structure. You're ready for a fight, but relax as a figure appears and hails you with a friendly wave. I can work with her to search for loot. She likely has the best loot. Kill her or ask the stranger to join you. I'm gonna go with she likely has the best loot and kill her. I'm going all evil this playthrough, so like, it's done. You greet the stranger with a friendly smile. Then, the moment she turns her back, you attack. So I gain 2 loot, get some mentats and some buff out. My inventory's full though, so this is kind of an issue. Guess I'll get rid of the bear trap and the pipe wrench. Oh, I can use the mentats for that test I've been trying to do. So, okay, what else do I do? I have to become vilified. I'm already vilified, bro. This ain't nothing new. I've already killed merchants. I've done so much bad stuff this playthrough. So let's fight this person that I'm like betraying. I need to get 2 body shots or leg shots. I have to spend a cap for the pipe rifle so I can actually get rerolls. So I got a body shot and a leg shot. They hit me once. So I'll be taking 2 damage. Then they are dead, so I get 2 XP and some loot. And I get caps stash. Immediately discard and gain 6 caps. Wow, that's kind of huge. Okay. And they're dead, so I killed this person that was trying to wave me down. But man, they had some good loot, so I don't know if I really care. You know what? It's the Wasteland. Hate to say it, but that's just how it goes. I believe that was my first action, right? So I think second action. Yeah, I should really probably heal. I need some better health. I need some I need what is it? I need like an E perk. I just need to level up again. I need to camp. Even though I'm already well rested, I need to camp because like I'm gonna die if I don't. So I'll do that. That's it for my turn. Enemies activate. Critters are coming towards me. Boom, boom, and boom. And then, okay, what do I want to do? I'm gonna do another encounter here. Here we go. It's the synth one again. I'm gonna do a PA test of 4, and I will use the mentats to exhaust to add 1 hit. So now I only need to get 3. And I do have 2 rerolls, 1 with my A and then 1 with well rested. I got 3 though, so I don't have to use any. Before I do anything else, let me test E of 3 with this to make sure I don't become addicted. I'm chilling. I'm good. So that's exhausted. And the test has been passed. I was finally able to hide from this shady looking figure. Succeed. No way he'd spot you through sunglasses. I gain loot times the place, so 2 loot. Get Ultra Jet and a magazine. Ultra Jet's worth a lot, so I'll maybe discard the bottle cap mine for Ultra Jet. The magazine, it's not worth a lot and not helpful, so I'll get rid of it. And then I add this card back. So whatever I did was not the right move. I should have stopped doing that. So I think I still have 1 more action. My final action, I'm going to use my Night Person to place my figure somewhere else. I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna teleport to Diamond City. And yeah, I'm going to just do the encounter there. So let's see what we get. A carnival has come to the settlement and people have gathered around to witness the spectacle. Option 1 is join up to make some caps. Option 2, there's a big crowd with pockets waiting to be picked. Or option 3, not interested, go shopping. Yeah, I'm not interested, I'm gonna go shopping. The carnival isn't your thing. You have better things to spend your time doing. Yeah, I got stuff to do. So I get to shop for 4. Just reading what the other companions do and everything up there. So we sold the Ultra Jet because that's gonna get me 6 caps. That's pretty huge. That'll be the first thing I do. And then I'll probably use the 6 caps to buy this detective coat because I can wear 2 apparel with my vault suit. Oh, and the detective coat's really cool. So it gives me another armor. During tests that use P, I can add a hit, and then I exhaust at any time to look at the top 2 cards of the loot deck, and I could put any number of them on the bottom and the rest on the top. That is really cool. So I sold 1, bought 1. I'm gonna keep the buff out. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll chill with that. So I think that's the end of my turn. Let's see what the new card is. Robots, monsters. So this robot's fighting me. What is it? A robo brain. I need to get 2 torso shots. I have to spend a cap to generate a reroll. 2 torso shots. I did get it. I'm gonna be getting hit once though. This is a level 2. It's going to be hitting me for 2. Then it is dead, so I get 2 XP, leveling me up. So I get to do the old level up stuff. Let me place the robot back up there. Grab my 2 letters over here, L or E. already have both of those, so I get to grab a perk card. Put this back real quick. L or E? Wait, is E? Oh, I'm taking E instantly, and then I'm going to go with Toughness, which lets me discard to recover all of my HP. Oh, thank goodness. That is insanely nice. I was hoping that would happen. Boom. Oh, it's back to my turn. See, I just need to I need to get one more influence card. This is such a pain, because I don't want to do that quest, but I can't get more until I do that quest. I think most of these don't give me influence cards. I'll try one more. What's going on in Diamond City? There's a small gathering around. The various traders and mercenaries are here. You shoulder your way through the other Wastelanders to get a look at the goods. I can go shopping, try to steal an item from a display, or look for better deals. I gotta try to steal. It's an AL test of 4, so I get 3 rerolls. AL test. So I got only 1 there. So I get 2 free rerolls. That's no good. I get 1 more free reroll. Please be something better. Okay. I got 3, so then I gotta use my well-rested to try to get 1 more, and I did it. So I successfully stole an item from a display. While the trader has her head turned, you deftly sneak something away. I get to choose an item from the shop. Yeah, I'll go with the gun, the harpoon gun. I mean, that's worth the most money, right? So might as well. Okay, so I did that. And then I guess I'll start doing this. I don't have much else to do. I'll take the action because I'm next to a synth, and I will do that to move the railroad ahead 1. And then I gain 3 caps. I'll just gain myself 3 caps. I have a lot of caps. This is super nice. And then I discard this in stage 20 and 134. Where is it? Make sure I'm looking at the right one. Okay, yeah, 20 and 134. So that gets trashed. My 2 new quests are institutionalized. It says, from the freed synth, you learn all about the institution's hidden underground factory where they develop the synths. The only way you're able to get in there is by posing as a member. And then the other one is Flesh and Bone. The locals are in an uproar. A young girl named Olivia has been run out of her home for being a synth. She says that if someone could just find her sister, she could prove false these ridiculous claims that she is some kind of robot. I am sorry, I struggled to read that. I have to add card 135. Okay. I believe that's it for my turn. I sometimes get so lost with my turns and whatnot. Okay, so this robot activates, and this Mr. Gutsy is shooting at me. I have to discard a cap to get some rerolls. Let's see if I can get 2 arm shots. Got 1. PA, I only get 1 reroll. I got another arm shot. They did hit me once. They are level 2, so I will be taking 2 damage, but that's okay because they are dead. And I get 2 XP. Spawn another robot up there. We're on our way. So for this Flesh and Bone, I am at a settlement, so I'm going to do an SC test of 3. Got it. To try this, it says there's something fishy here. Investigate Olivia. So I will do that. Gain a card. Please tell me it's freedom. It is. We can finally start winning. Okay, sorry, I was just surveying the map, so I need to stage 137. Edge of a knife. Olivia confines that yes, she is in fact a synth, but she regrets what she did under the institute that. Let me reread that. Olivia confines that yes, she is in fact a synth, but she regrets what she did under the institute that made her, and she wants to escape to a new life. She has heard of an organization known as the Railroad that can help her do just that. Option 1 is pay to get in contact with agents of the railroad, so I have to go find Pendleton Estate. Or option 2, with a transceiver from a robot, you can contact the Institute. Kill any robot. Okay. So I need to make my way to the railroad for this test. So I already did that, so second action I'm just going to move for now. That's all I can do this turn. So Super Mutant's going to move closer. At this point, I'm going to declare my loyalty to the railroad. So that means the synths are going to start coming after me. Yikes. Okay. So then back to my turn. First action, I shall explore. It's just an irradiated space. That's pretty fantastic. So I could just go 1, 2 with my movement, gain 1 radiation, and we'll be chilling. Sitting good. Dang, this is the last card. Okay, Super Mutant, move over. So then the Institute moves up 1. That's okay. I just need to beat the game before the next round is pretty much what needs to happen. I have technically 1 more round. Like, it doesn't have to be next round, but it would be best if it were. That's actually good timing though, because they move up. Yeah, that's okay. Because then, yeah, it's back to me. I'm at the railroad, so I could do a PEA test of 4. I can use Marcus to make it a PEA test of 3. My detective coat makes it a PEA test of 2, and I get an extra reroll because of my vault suit. Okay, I got it. Pretty easy. So the railroad goes up 1. I gain 3 XP. 1, 2, 3. That levels me up, so I get to draw a new letter. I really hope I get, what do I need? P, C, or I? I got A and L. Okay, great. What was A? Sneak, Action Boy. Yeah, Action Girl / Boy is probably what I need. Extra actions are always handy. So what's happening? I did this, moved them up, gained a 3 XP, so I got stage 2, new quest 28. And what's the other one? 148. 28 and 148. All right. So those are gone. 28 is the nuclear option. The railroad has infiltrated the Institute and has incited a mass revolt. They now plan to finish off the Institute once and for all. Place a star, okay, and a quest marker on the railroad. Okay. On the railroad, okay. Railroad's getting a little tight, but that's okay. So I'm here too. So there's a lot going on. Okay, whatever. What does it say? So a survivor in the same space as the blueprint. Oh, this quest marker is the reactor blueprint. A survivor in the same place as a blueprint can move the blueprint with his or her figure. When doing so, treat all spaces as difficult terrain. But if I could get the blueprint to the CIT ruins, which is here, I win the game. There's a rogue vertibird. So this says, it's an old rust bucket, but it still flies. An old engineer named Tully fixed up a Brotherhood of Steel wreck and now flies people around for caps. You won't ride along with Tully without hearing about how he got his large facial scar and fighting off a deathclaw that killed his brother. So I placed a quest marker on the highest level settlement. This is the vertibird. which is, yeah, there. So that's the vertibird. I'll put the quest there for that. And get the nuclear option, which is what I kind of just need to focus on pretty much. Oh wait, no, I'll get my quest markers mixed up. There we go. Okay. So we got blueprint there, vertibird there. So I believe that was my first action, if I remember correctly. I did all that. So then it says treat, I can move with the blueprint, but then treat everything as difficult terrain. So I could basically move just once to here. Bring the blueprint with me, and I take some radiation, and I think next turn we win. See if anything's gonna stop us. Probably not. Got humans activating, so bounty hunters coming over, blood bugs heading over, fire ants trying to get close, rad roaches crawling over. They're not gonna stop me because I just need to move 1, 2, 3 spots. So that's gonna cost me 6 movement points. I basically have to do 3 moves through difficult terrain, right? But I have the action boy, so I can do first turn, boom, that's 2 movements. I gain some radiation, and then I use the action boy / girl to go second and third. And with that, the blueprint is at the CIT ruins, moving the institute or the railroad way up. Where was this? Like right here? It doesn't matter. Even if it's only 2 ahead. Those are, oh yeah, I think it was right here, right? Because I hope it was here, because that way I actually win that way. I think that's correct though, because with it being 3 ahead, each of these are worth 3. So 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah, that easily wins me the game. Yeah, and that's that. This is a victory in the Commonwealth. That was a lot easier than the last game. Hopefully I didn't mess that up at the end and just kind of, cheat my way to a victory. But I think as long as that was there in the yellow spot, then yeah, I won. Yeah, I would have maybe had a little bit more of a sure victory if I had another point from this card. That would require me to get 2 more special tokens. And yeah, I didn't want to dilly-dally too much when I was like, I can win this. But yeah, that was the Commonwealth with my Vault Dweller out there with Marcus and his pipe rifle and the detective coat. Got stuff done. Maybe it became a little vilified. It happens. You steal from a merchant. There's a bomb in town. You get some items. You find someone looting. You kill them and take their stuff. You find someone bleeding out by a tree, screaming in agony. Of course, I gotta take their items and their loot. I mean, this dude's dying. He's not gonna need it, but it's how you gotta win in the Wasteland sometimes. But yeah, we were mega vilified this game. I felt like last game I was too much of a goody two shoes. So I gotta flip the switch and just be a bit more harsh this time around. But still ended up working out, even though I was a bit of a villain. Still won. So helping out the railroad. I mean, I guess I was a bad person, but I was helping out the railroad fight back the Institute. So that's maybe good, depending on whose side you're on. But yeah, that was Fallout. Thank you, Mousetree, for popping by. Thank you for the playthrough. You're welcome. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out. I had a fun time playing this. Like I said, I've had this game for a long time, so I've wanted to get it to the table for a while. But it's a big game, takes a while, so I was always putting it off. But I had a lot of fun playing this, and yeah, I like the Fallout franchise a lot. So this was fun playing. Yeah, I guess this is definitely. I'm not going to be able to get another game, and we're already closing in on 3 hours. So. Yeah, I'm just guess this will be the last game of the night. Switch over to my just chatting screen because I'll be here just chatting for a little bit longer. It's a cool game. Glad you thought it was cool there, KDK. Yeah, I think it's a cool one. It's not perfect, has its flaws. I think it's cool though. I think it's real fun. I know that I need to try it with the Atomic Bonds expansion because I have it. I just haven't really played it yet. So, and I've heard that it does, like, I know it adds new like agenda cards that act differently, and it has a whole lot of like new stuff. You get like new camp actions. There's like modifications. I think you can get like workbenches and start like crafting stuff, I'm pretty sure. So it sounds pretty in depth. But it seems like it'll be pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully it works well solo. That's the main reason I haven't tried it solo, is I don't know how it really plays solo, but yeah, there's a lot of other scenarios I didn't play. I mean, we only played 2. There's, you know, the Pit from Fallout 3, you got Far Harbor, Rise of the Master, New California, lots of cool stuff. And then with the New California, they also add a lot of expanded versions of those, so just bigger maps and stuff. So that's pretty cool. But I don't think I'd be able to play that on here though. The maps would be real big. But yeah, excuse me. So the end of the stream. So like I've gotten in the tradition of doing, I'll go ahead and talk about what I will be playing next week. So drum roll, please. Next Sunday will be a Button Shy edition, where I guess I call it a Button Shy edition. It's more like an Opolis edition because I'm going to be playing Sprawlopolis and Agropolis. Agropolis. So yeah, I guess it's a Button Shy edition, or if you want to, I wasn't sure if I wanted to call it an Opolis edition because I'm playing Sprawlopolis and Agropolis, but whatever. So those are the 2 games I will be playing next Sunday, my Soul Gaming Sunday stream. I have some of the expansions for both of them. If not, I don't know how many expansions there are, but I have a lot of them for Sprawlopolis. I think I have some for Agropolis. I know I have Combopolis that like combines the 2. So yeah, I'll be playing those next week. Some combination of, like I said, I'll do with the expansions. Hopefully I'll try Combopolis, but I don't know for sure if I'll get to that. But I'll definitely at least be playing both of those next Sunday. And a quick look at the week coming up. So on Tuesday, I got an RPG video coming out that I wanted to do a continuation of a previous video. So I did a poll on my channel on the little community tab. Not sure if you all saw it, because sometimes it's kind of, it doesn't, if you're not like either going to my channel and looking at the community tab, I think the only other place it pops up is on the homepage of YouTube. But I ran a poll to see what games, what RPG I should continue with next, and Broken Cask was the most popular vote. So that is what I have played, and that's going to be coming out Tuesday. The Tavern Simulator is what Broken Cask is, and so that's going to be coming out Tuesday. Thursday, I'm going to have the next Fantastic Factories videos, where I'm going to be attempting the first of the 3 Complexity Corporations. So that should go good, right? And then next Sunday will be Button Shy / Opolis edition, where I'll be playing Sprawlopolis and Agropolis with expansions sprinkled in there. So that's what's coming up in the next week. Should be fun. Yeah. I'm going to try to do more polls in the future, because I definitely like getting your guys' input on, you know, what I should play and whatnot. And yeah, I'm trying to use the community features on YouTube a bit more, with like, you know, posting with upcoming streams and trying to do polls. So try to be on the lookout for that more, because I'm definitely going to be posting more polls and you know, just random posts there in the future. Yes, more Broken Casks. Have a great weekend. See you next Sunday. Thank you, Katie. See you next Sunday too. Thanks for popping by and hanging out. Had a fun time playing some Fallout today, so glad y'all could, you know, come hang out and see me conquer the Wasteland. First the Capital Wasteland, and then the Commonwealth. And took a couple of different routes. You know, we're a bit nicer the first time, and the second time around, stuff went downhill pretty fast. I mean, I think it was like one thing, once I became vilified, I was like, well, now I don't have to be good. So it was like, once I was a little evil, I was just stealing people's stuff, stabbing people in the back when they were trying to help me out, robbing merchants, you know, the usual stuff. But it's the Wasteland, you know, it's the Capital Wasteland. It's pretty rough out there. But yeah, had a lot of fun today. So finally, I'm glad I really got to play Fallout. This is such a fun game, and I got to use my cool little Nuka-Cola bottle caps. So cool. So like I said, the link to that is down in the description, because I think it might be one of my favorite board game upgrades. It's so cool that they're like rusted and dented, and they just look so cool. And just like the metallic, the clinky clanky of them. Oh, it's so much better than the cardboard ones by like a mile. Like it's such a cool upgrade. It's one of the things that makes me just want to play this game. Is just I love the little caps. It's really cool. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this stream. So had a lot of fun, and I will be back next week with Sprawlopolis. And yeah, Tuesday will be more Broken Cask. Thursday will be some Fantastic Factories. So until then, I will see you. If you enjoyed the stream, a like will be greatly, greatly appreciated. And until next time, I'll see you.